It's like a place right out of a storybook.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it, and the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Here. Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Confringo!
This room is full of hooks.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Accio!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Reparo. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Revelio. Accio.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Arresto Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Galliano. Cinder. Sender. Confringo. Crucio. Imperio. Confringo. Galliano. Cinder.
spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo!
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student summary.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
moment there, I thought that would never end. Confringo! Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Revelio.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Finger! Sendo! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Marissa Momentum!
Sendo!
Crucio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Finger!
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Sendo! Finger! Accio! Incendio! Crucio! Imperio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Finger! Sendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Sendo!
What was that?
Finger!
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
He won't stop there.
You think this is funny?
That was unimpressive.
We have to fight.
your best.
Who do you think you are?
I'm handling it. Is that the best?
I'm handling it.
There's nowhere to go.
We have to fight.
Let's get this over with. Got it! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
The other girl message from my secret admirer. I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, And without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Revelio.
Let's be sure we make some time to study later then. The common's a bit rowdy.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
I spent hours trying to conjure a meat pie when I was a first. Only to then.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
If something threatens me, first thing I cast is Protego.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Confringo!
wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Reparo.
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Wait, what was that? Well, there's no turning back now. Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure... Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest. Oh, she isn't making it easy. Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her! If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. Come now, don't be stingy. Tips in the hat, if you please. Why, if it isn't my most generous fan! This remarkable thing is called an accordion. Look at it go! This might be enough.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Hufflepuff.
What was the Ministry thinking, putting Black in charge of a bunch of children? He hates children.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
So what? You finally scared everyone else away?
Oh, I have plenty of challengers. They're just not very good. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Brilliant! Now that's more like it. Brilliant! Made it! I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant! Good, I've got this.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with mer people. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
I mistook a Snargluff pod for a Puffer pod the other day in herbology. Won't be making that mistake.
Wish I could ride my broom. Oh.
I'll have taken your life before you even realize it's gone.
Revelio.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. There you are. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? dear. Slow down now. There we go.
Defender might seem like harmless fun, but not when you've just had your hair done by Calliope Snell.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
The Ministry's good work if you can get it.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. What are we looking for today?
See any of the Hogwarts professors about the village. Perhaps they need reprieve from the students as much as the students do from them. We had assumed that all the children would be sorted.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Was put into Ravenclaw. Still, the other way.
Oh, I don't think anyone at the Ministry worked a day in their life.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
Have any of you been by?
It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
No more happy days for you. Oh, try a lamb to the slaughter.
Rookwoods don't go down.
Confringo!
Expulso!
Where did it go?
Incendio!
Incendio! Give that back!
Glacier!
Take a blow.
It's on my board!
Confringo!
My wand!
What?
Is that the best you can do?
Crucio!
Knew you would fit. Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Arrest on the left.
You're going to regret that. You'll answer.
Your lies me quite
Levioso!
What have you done? You'll have to do better.
Just do that!
Would you like to put you down?
To your knees! I'm just... It's time to even... No!
Here's Ted. You'll feel that. Let me out, though. Coward.
Barely felt that at all. What have you done? Get tight and you!
Damn you! Let me out, so.
You should have joined me.
Well done for a child.
How delightful!
Thought you had me there.
Oh, what
Is that all? That's just the beginning.
Rookwood, don't go down easy.
Still no match for me.
Oh, Confringo!
Don't do that! Ha! A moon car! Aren't you? To your knees!
Oh, I'm not like I let it.
Learn that in first year, did ya?
Confringo!
Disarm!
Slaughter! Incendio! Only delay the inevitable. Rookwood, don't go down!
Just warming up.
Are you even trying?
This should be fun.
Expelliarmus!
Serve your mistress. My wand. Barely felt that.
Goodness, what a party to attend by myself.
You there? I see. I'll make you wish to try not to make this Incendio! Balls in my trap. Incendio! My wand! Rookwoods don't go down easy. Yeah. Is this Hogwarts mess? Expulso!
Casting Expelliarmus everywhere.
I should warn you, I won't make the same mistakes my colleagues. Incendio! Been obsessed with...
Expulso! Expulso!
Disarm my wand. Is that all?
Expulso!
No! Is that...
Incendio! Pray for that.
You're only delaying the inevitable.
So... Incendio!
Aha! Back from
You should never have come here.
How delightful.
That's more!
I'll make you wish you were back at...
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Still no match for me.
This is your first funeral, isn't it? Expelliarmus. Quite. Hey, that's mine. I've seen you fight one of the past. Little dog.
If it isn't the herbal,
Is that all you got?
Inspiration!
that's just
Like conductors, aren't we? Stop that right now.
to your knees.
I quit now while you're still alive.
That's mine.
Barely felt anything at all.
Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Descendo!
Give it back!
Crucio!
Make it stop!
Bombarda!
Expulsion!
Expulso!
Confringo!
It's mine!
Descendo! Accio! Crucio!
Crucio!
This
Findo! Accio!
Make it stop!
Confringo!
Spelio.
Descendo!
What have you done? Oh, this...
Arresto Momento! Bombada! Confringo!
Crucio!
Findo!
Make it stop!
Crucio!
Oh, the pain!
Glacier!
Crucio!
Confringo!
You should have joined me.
Abracadabra!
Well done for a child.
No more happy days for you.
Gonna regret coming here.
Rookwoods don't go...
Is that all you know?
Predictable.
Crucio!
Confringo!
Arresto Momento! Confringo!
Protego!
You've been known to use the dark arts, haven't you? My
Crucio!
That was a mistake. Fight for me!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo!
You regret that.
Descendo! Glacier! Accio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Crucio!
Confringo! Protego! Come! You're embarrassing!
agility.
Crucio! Defender! Arresto Momento! Glacier!
Protego! Ragazzo!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Are you always this awful?
Confringo!
Glacier! Arresto Momento!
It's you who interfered with us and that woman, isn't it? One fixated on Merlin.
Incendio!
Defender!
Look what you've done! You're under the edge.
Descendo! Confringo!
Time for some.
I've seen you, Jewel. Your strategies won't work on me.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Arresto Momento! Accio! Confringo!
Producto!
Crucio!
I've seen you. Protego! How delightful.
Defender! Bombada!
Too slow. Incendio!
Bombarda!
Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Incendio!
Finger! Bombarda! Incendio!
I hope you protect it! Don't it's a bullshit! Incendio! Real quick. A lamb to the slaughter. Stop that break! You'll need to be quicker than that. How can I help? Your idiot has spot and an eruptor. Knew you were still hanging about. Now you're just getting on my nerves. Incendio! Pathetic. Impressive. Incendio!
Incendio!
Expulso! Just wait till I come down. Incendio! It's time to even the odds. Expulso!
Incendio!
You will not expulso! Perry! Incendio! Thought you had me there. Expulso! Incendio! I shall hang you! Incendio! Disarm my wand? Incendio!
Bombarda!
Take it! Expulso! That was a mistake. Expulso! Forever.
Crucio!
Incendio! Potato! You're no match for me. That's the best you can... Expulso! Another miserable beast. Oh, try not to make this too easy for me. No easy game for you. Don't go down. Had enough. To your knees. Held out longer than I thought you would.
Imperial!
A lamb to the slaughter. Expulso! You will pay for your deed. Don't do that!
Incendio! Expulso!
You would...
Expulso! Incendio! How dare you! You cannot control me! Incendio! Take it!
Coward!
Expulso! Bombarda!
Expulso!
So very You're no match for me.
Expulso! Rookwoods don't go...
Bombarda! Confringo!
Incendio!
Arresto momentum!
Expulso! Protego! Incendio!
Imperio!
As you wish.
Confringo!
Admiral, but it's teaching! Incendio!
Arresto momentum! Bombarda! Confringo!
Expulso!
Aha! Back for more.
Expulso! You manipulated!
You're going to regret that. It's time to even the odds.
Incendio! Expulso!
Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Arresto Confringo!
What have you done? Little git, I shall end you.
Expelliarmus! Imperium!
As you wish.
Great crushing
Levioso!
What are your faults on electricity?
Huh? You manipulated me. You'll answer for this.
Expulso! Damn fire! Expulso!
Well, you'll have to do better than that.
Finger! Bombarda!
Expulso! Expulso!
Arresto momentum! Reparo!
Might want to look up.
You misread that.
Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso!
Now you've gone too far. Happening.
Expulso!
Bombarda!
From above!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Stop that right now.
Arresto momentum! Repulso! Finger!
Do such a thing! Expulso!
Confringo!
Give it back!
Yeah. This is your first duel, isn't it?
Imperium!
I am at your call.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Arresto momentum! Repulso! Finger!
You should have joined me.
Do that again, and I'll squash you like the
Arrest him! Bombard!
agile thing, aren't you?
Rise and fight!
Bombarda! Confringo!
Had enough?
Sendo!
Confringo!
Arrest him! Confringo! Bombarda!
Stand and fight me!
Sendo!
Radaska!
Confringo!
You cost us out.
Arrest him! Weird!
Confringo!
Bombarda!
Hanging about. Aha! Back for more. Confringo!
Bombarda! Bombarda! Bombarda!
I wasn't myself there for a moment.
Will you hold still?
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo!
Real quick, don't go making your way. Incendio! Fight for me! Incendio!
Bombarda!
My wand! Incendio! Puppet master!
Confringo!
You will pay for your deed.
Imperial!
It's time to even the odds. You're idiot.
That was a mistake. What?
To your deed.
Perfect. Target practice.
Bombarda!
Interfered with us and that woman, isn't it? I'm fixated on Perfect.
Another pitiful beast.
Expulso!
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
That's more like it. You will not survive this fight! Rookwoods don't go down easy! Expulso! Expulso!
Believe me, you'll answer for this. Incendio! Impressive. Expulso! Such agility!
Imperio!
How can I help you?
Bombarda! Arresto momentum.
Knew you were silly. Incendio! Expulso! You've made a lamb to the slaughter. No more happy days for you.
Confringo!
Coward!
Bombarda!
I'm just warming up. Expulso! Incendio! Rookwoods don't go down, Incendio!
Confringo!
So... Ha! You're easier to spot than an The hunt begins.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Hardly.
Confringo!
I'm not done with flash of inspiration. You're going to regret that. Expulso!
Protego! Bombarda!
Look what you've done!
Defendo! Levioso!
Expulso!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That's
Levioso!
mine! Might want to look up. Ha! You peasant! Barely felt anything at all. Expulso! Thought you little coward!
Confringo!
Productive, aren't we?
Levioso! Stop this!
Expulso! Now, Expulso! Will not survive this. Expulso!
Levioso!
Expulso! Trying to make me an admirer of your talents, are we? Expulso! That was very agile.
Levioso! You're after the golden snake! Levioso! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Now you've gone too far.
Imperial! Levioso! Repulso!
That all you got? Expulso!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You'll be sorry you did that. Stop that right now.
Expelliarmus! Finger!
You should have joined me.
Abracadabra!
Well done for a child.
How delightful. Oh, I feel it.
Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda! Bombarda!
Potato! Confringo!
Confringo!
Do that again, and I'll squash you like the insect you are. Incendio! Barely felt that at all.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Imperial!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Projecto!
Losing myself for a moment.
Projecto!
Confringo!
You can do. Thought you had me there.
Time for some assistance.
Confringo!
Cinder! Confringo! Imperial!
What do you need me to do?
Bombard! Cinder!
Rise and will you attempt? That's the best you can do, is it? Cynthia!
Confringo!
Not you puppet!
Is that the...
Let's play, shall we? What the hell was that?
Who goes there? Oh, try not to make this too easy for me.
Bingo! Potato!
Cinder! Bombard! Deposit!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Expelliarmus!
My wand!
Imperial!
It's time to even the odds.
Incendio!
How do you have patience for such cruel tricks?
Cinder!
Projecto! You'll need to be quicker than Incendio! Ha! As if you could elude me! Incendio! Incendio! Protego! Incendio!
There's Ollivander's. I hope. can't get any more cozy than Hogsmeade. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Allow me.
It's misery.
Confringo. Allow me to be a daughter.
Confringo. Confringo. Sendo.
Now you're just getting on my nerves. Expulso!
Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Accio.
Expulso!
Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Crucio.
For me.
Confringo.
Oh.
Descendo. Finger.
Please, no more!
Incendio.
Back for more.
Confringo.
Expulso!
Crucio.
I shall end you.
Now Incendio!
Confringo.
Potato!
Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Accio.
What have you done? Expulso! Is that meant to be an attack of...
Crucio.
Incendio!
Decide my wand, feel my wrath.
Finger.
Is that all?
Rookwood, don't go down easy!
Sendo.
Expulso!
Imperium.
Potato!
Finger.
It's time to even the odds.
Confringo!
Made us great.
Let me out, Arrest the momentum. Let me out,
Back from more.
Confringo!
This is not going well.
You'll answer for this.
Confringo!
Now, where did it go?
Imperial!
What are your faults?
Expulso! Expulso!
Confringo!
Expulso! Might want to look up.
Arrest the momentum.
Expulso!
Confringo! You'll pay for that!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Let me out, son!
You should have joined me. We delayed the inevitable.
A lamb to the slaughter.
Red coming here. I hope you have your affairs.
A moon car has more fun. My
Incendio!
Imperial!
You died for that.
You made a mistake coming here. I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Potato! Confringo!
Confringo!
That's the best you can do, is it?
Confringo!
That's just the beginning.
Imperial!
As you wish.
Sender! Confringo!
Incendio!
You're really a spot and an eruption.
Confringo!
Now, this has become personal.
Arrest the momentum! Accio! Confringo!
That's mine.
Sender! Confringo!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes? Confringo! Expelliarmus! Sender!
Is that Incendio still hanging about? Aha! Back
How do you want to give up?
Confringo!
Glacier.
Incendio! Pathetic!
Potato! Rajaka!
Confringo. Confringo.
Potato! Sir!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender.
Look what you've done! You paid for this!
Defender.
You'll need to be quicker than that! Incendio!
Confringo.
Stand and fight!
Confringo.
Die for that!
Let's see what you make of it. Descendo. Confringo.
Potato!
Expelliarmus.
Rajaka!
Confringo. Imperial.
Time to even the odds. Ah, how delightful.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Imperial. Descendo. Expelliarmus.
Incendio! Incendio!
Such agility! Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption! Rajaka!
Perfect. Target practice.
Descendo.
Is that the best you can do?
Accio. Descendo.
Rajaka!
Confringo. Arrest momentum. Confringo. Imperial.
He's mine!
Impressive! Knew you were still hanging. My wand!
Rookwoods don't go down easy! Incendio!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo.
You're only delaying the inevitable.
Confringo!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Incendio!
Good job, aren't you?
My wand! Confringo!
Is this Hogwarts fair?
Repair it.
As if you couldn't lose me.
I shall end you.
Expelliarmus! No! Finger! Confringo! Descendo!
You don't want to try.
Confringo! Confringo!
Oh, that's clever.
Finger! Descendo!
That's nothing.
Confringo!
Take it.
That's mine.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. Incendio.
Barely felt that at all.
Arresto Protecto! Confringo! Descendo!
Confringo!
Finger! Confringo!
Stand and fight me.
Incendio.
Imperial!
How can I help? No! Incendio!
Barely even felt that.
Projector!
Back for another visit! Accio!
Not you puppet!
Had enough?
Time to teach someone a lesson! Finger! Leviosa!
Confringo! Incendio!
Arresto Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
Imperial!
What do you need me to do?
Reducto! Confringo! Finger! You ever got a prayer? Reducto!
Incendio!
Clumsy little bongo! Reducto! Confringo!
Another pitiful. How dare you!
Confringo!
You cannot control me!
Oh, what? Out your eyes. Arresto momentum. Imperial!
Knew you were still hanging about. Aha! Back for more.
Now, this has become personal.
Coward! My wand!
Confringo!
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, is that all they're teaching in school these days? Incendio! Confringo! Confringo!
Levioso, a lucky shot. Confringo, Reducto, Bombard,
Don't do that!
Imperial,
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
A moon calf has more bite.
Confringo, is that the best you got? Finger, Confringo, who's this you? Bombard, stop right there! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Confringo!
Imperial! Confringo!
Incendio! Feel the burning. Fight for me!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Look what you've done! You're no puppet, monster!
Levioso!
I shall kill you for that!
Sendo! Bombarded! Confringo! Imperial!
Regret coming here.
Sendo! Confringo!
You manipulated me.
Sendo!
You won't suffer this. Incendio!
Bombarda! Potato! Imperial! I've got the knife out of your eye. Confringo!
Ah, there you are. As if you could have one. Gotcha.
Sendo!
Is that all?
Reducto!
Incendio!
Finally! Arrest element! Confringo! Sendo!
Confringo! A lamb to the slaughter. That was a mistake.
Confringo! Sendo! Arrest element! Confringo!
Potato!
Spear! What was that?
I've never seen a spell like this.
Incendio!
Reducto! Arrest element!
Incendio!
Confringo!
To your knees! Confringo! This has become personal. Oh, I shall enjoy this.
Lombardo! Imperial!
As you wish. I'm just warming up.
Confringo! Reducto!
And you!
Bombarda! Confringo! Imperial! Back for Reducto! Confringo!
Come! You're in
Reducto! Levioso! Confringo! Reducto!
Confringo!
Finger!
Incendio!
Egg in the cloud, this one! Potato! Nice strong!
Such agility! Is this Hogwarts fair?
Not my best work, I'll admit.
Oh,
I want! Imperial!
it's time to even the odds.
Potato!
Incendio!
I haven't even had me two! Potato! Finger!
Oh, Confringo!
Imperial!
How can I help? Incendio!
Will you hold
Incendio!
Reducto!
Confringo!
Better luck next time! Reducto!
Oh, try.
Reducto! Confringo!
Expulso! Incendio!
Confringo! Bombarda!
Confringo!
Oh, what's the light your eyes?
Agile thing, aren't you?
Expelliarmus!
Disarm my wand, feel my wrath.
You'll feel twice the pain if I have to come and find you.
That's just the beginning.
Imperial!
As you wish.
Descender! Confringo! Bombarda!
Look what you've done! I'm on it.
What?
I shall end you! What are you doing?
Stand and fight me.
Bombarda!
Let's see what you make of my enthusiasm.
Expelliarmus!
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Confringo!
Potato! Projecto! Don't go down easy!
Levioso!
Confringo!
Confringo!
Potato! Getting on my nerves. Pathetic!
Confringo! Confringo!
Thought you had me there. Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Imperial!
What do you need me to do?
Ha! You're easier to spot than in a
Levioso!
No more hacks.
I'm on fire!
Oh, I'm gonna Confringo! Confringo!
Let it display! That's the best you can do, is it? Potato!
Revelio.
Levioso! Confringo!
I'll watch the light go out of your Revelio.
Incendio!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Confringo!
How delightful. A lamb to the slaughter.
Levioso! Imperial!
Don't go down easy!
Confringo! Bombarda!
Had enough?
Is that the...
Confringo!
Potato! Confringo!
Revelio! Levioso!
What's happening?
Confringo! Confringo! Reducto! Accio! Confringo! Sendo!
You're no match for me.
Bombarda!
Confringo!
Confringo! Imperial! Reducto!
My wand!
Incendio!
Ha! You're easier to spot than in a rock.
even the odds.
To your knees. Pathetic. This is a take more than that to slow me down.
As you wish.
Blast you! Confringo! I refuse to be... And you!
Learn that inferno!
Oh, try not to make this too easy for me.
Sender!
Incendio!
Rebellion.
Rookwoods don't go down, impressive. Confringo! Look what you've done! You paid for this!
I'm just warming up.
You're gonna regret coming here.
Confringo! Accio! Confringo!
Coward!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Imperial!
It's time to even the odds. Will you hold still?
Die for that.
Don't do that!
Confringo! So you manipulated me. You'll answer for this.
Leviosa! Confringo! Oh, what? Confringo! Imperial!
As you wish.
Incendio!
Back from more.
You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Confringo!
Knew you were just hanging about.
Incendio!
What? Listen, I shall end you.
Leviosa! Confringo!
Bored! I'm bored up here!
Expelliarmus!
Oh, no, you don't!
That's just the beginning.
Tego!
Hardly felt it.
Red Crocodile!
Rookwoods don't go Incendio!
Confringo! Confringo! Confringo!
Confringo! Incendio!
I've never seen such magic.
What are you doing?
Confringo! Reducto!
Allow me to put you out. Potato!
Expelliarmus, Bombarda! Confringo! Imperial!
How can I help you?
Descendo!
Aha! I see you! Ah, how did...
Here I find you!
This is becoming
Descendo! Confringo!
Incendio! Oh, it's a bit like,
Perhaps the best place to be caught alone.
Nobody.
A lamb to the sugar.
Incendio!
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Oh,
Rookwoods don't... Not easy. Expulso!
Descendo!
my wand!
Incendio!
Defender!
Pay for your deed.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Disarm my wand, feel my wrath. A new bite.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Bombarda!
You will not survive this fight! Potato!
Crucio!
What? Oh!
No!
Bombarda!
Oh!
Crucio!
Try not to make this too easy for me.
Confringo!
You're going to regret no more happy days for you. Agile thing, aren't you?
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Descendo!
Such agility!
Bombarda! Crucio!
What have you done? Oh, this is...
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
The pain!
Oh!
Accio!
Yeah.
Crucio!
Stand and fight me.
Expelliarmus!
Flash of inspiration.
Daddy my wand! Oh. Is this
Confringo!
best?
Expelliarmus!
Disarm my wand, feel my wrath.
What are your faults, son?
My wand! It's time to even me off. Only delay.
Might want to look up.
Aha! Back some more. Ha! You're easier to spot.
Now you've gone too far. Well, you'll have to do better than that. Expulso! That's mine! Hardly felt it. Death from above! Expulso!
Is that the best you can do?
Flash of inspiration.
Will you hold still?
Expulso!
Black Laura.
Expulso! Expulso!
You should have joined me.
Well done for a child.
A lamb, I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Confringo.
Potato!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Sendo. Confringo.
Confringo!
Bombarda.
Incendio!
Arresting. Confringo.
Confringo! Oh, Confringo!
What? I defend you! You're no match for me.
Glacier. Confringo.
Oh, I shall enjoy it.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Confringo.
Oh.
Expelliarmus.
Come on, you're afraid.
Confringo.
A moon calf has more bite.
Incendio!
Expelliarmus.
My wand!
Stupefy. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Confringo!
Confringo.
Confringo!
fist bump. Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. Incendio!
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
Incendio! The flames consume you!
Barely felt that at all.
I'm not done with you! Rookwoods don't go... Confringo!
That's the thing you couldn't do. I'm just warming up.
Potato!
You'll pay for that!
So... Is that all they're teaching in school these days?
Reducto!
Incendio!
Potato!
You weaken quickly. Impressive.
A lucky shot!
Confringo!
Confringo! Reducto!
Incendio! Confringo!
Confringo!
I'm top of this!
Is that the best you can do?
You'll need to be...
Confringo! Accio!
No!
Finger! Sendo!
Is this Hogwarts bag?
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
That's just the beginning.
Reducto!
Confringo!
Bombarda!
Come on, you're afraid to fight back.
Bombarda! Reducto!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
As you wish.
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? Reducto!
Incendio!
Near I'll find you! Reducto! Confringo!
Confringo! Everyone gets lucky now and then.
Reducto! Accio!
Potato!
Confringo! Are you leaving me? Arresto momentum! Confringo!
Oh, try to make this
Expelliarmus!
Oh, that's clever!
Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
Had enough?
Accio!
your knees.
Confringo!
Coward!
Sender! Coward! Fight me fairly! Protego! Stupefy! Barely a scratch! Reducto! Sender! I'll watch the light go out.
Agile thing, aren't you? This should be fun.
Protego! Confringo! Sendo!
You can't hold out forever.
Expelliarmus! Sendo! Confringo! Imperio!
It's time to even the odds.
Barely a scratch. Need to do better than that. Look, don't go down. Ah, there you are.
What? Get right at you.
Incendio!
Novice luck.
Incendio!
Confringo! Confringo!
I know you're the
Sendo!
one.
So long, Disagree. We've been looking for you. You're the one who stole the goblin helm.
You're no match for me.
Confringo!
Stand and fight me.
Confringo!
Reducto! Protego!
Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Finger!
Incendio! Reducto!
Arrest the momentum! Confringo!
Seems your luck has run out.
Reducto!
Arrest the momentum! Confringo!
Reducto!
Sender!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Confringo!
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Stupefy!
I'm just warming up.
Bombard! Accio! Oh, not go out of your arms.
Don't do that.
Reducto!
The moon calf has more bite.
Potato! Stupefy!
Abracadabra!
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what's happened. Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.